system layout. And this could be a potentially controversial entry, considering how the things I may say could be insensitive to some people. But, as others say, it is time for me to put myself first. And maybe some think, hey Angel, you can't say that. That logic doesn't apply to the situation. Well, to me it does. And again, I'm putting myself first and letting me see through my lens of things. So your words don't stand here. But yes, today marks the 1 week where me and him have split. And I've done lots of, thinking more sad than good. And, I would always get really emotional at night. Every single night, I would get emotional. And it would only be at night, which would make me happy. But throughout the days, I've been finding myself just getting emotional throughout the day. And I'm like, guys, this is only a nighttime thing. Why is it coming to me? And it makes it hard for me to sleep because I see it in my dreams. It's like, I can't text you in the morning. So it really sucks. And of course, this isn't easy. I'm still mourning. I'm actually feeling everything all at once. I'm feeling anger and sadness and confusion and so much more. And people, they would tell me, I understand where you're coming from, or let me feel and process my emotions. So I will do just that and just let my mouth run. This is how I'm processing how I'm feeling, and it's honestly helping a lot. So, yes, let me get started. Background, I won't explain too much. I don't feel really that comfortable telling the whole story. But basically, all that you need to know to make this story make sense is the reason why me and him split was because of him having a little crush on his classmate in October. I didn't find out until late December, mid-December. And it was, at first I wasn't shocked or surprised. I knew that there was something happening between him and her. And the night I found out, I texted his sister. And, obviously she was on my side. She was, devastated that her sibling could do such a thing. Because obviously she kind of raised him. And she was on the side of, I should leave him because I deserve better. I should have self-respect, and he is just going to hurt me again if I stay. And, by the time she sent that message, me and him already worked things out, and he was really dedicated to making things right, and he really wanted to, make it all better. And I, was honestly just happy that I still could salvage something. But then I was like, damn, she just sent that message. So I told her, we made up. And she was like, well, next time please don't come and ask me for advice or comfort. And I completely understand. I've been in her shoes before where I comfort somebody who is so obviously delusional and desperate to go back. And I understand she doesn't want me to talk about anything associated with her sibling. So I was like, yep, alright. And I found out that she was actually really disappointed that I could just ignore all of her advice and comfort because she was so sad for me. And I understand where she's coming from, so I won't even hate. Girl, I've been in your shoes before, but I always get sad, knowing how this is going to be my life from now on. If I ever get back with him, things might not work out because of this, because of how we both care way too much about what people think. Because it was more like, if you won't leave him, he's going to leave you. So she talked things out with him and persuaded him that it was best if we weren't together anymore. And I was like, well, maybe I should listen to him. And I know I shouldn't think that way, and that it was a good thing to tell her everything before he could. because I know men like to leave stuff out of their information to try and save the image. But still, I think my ass would have been saved a little bit more if I didn't say anything. And I think that is also my biggest mistake in this whole aftermath post-breakup process, is telling the world about what happened. Because now if he were to bounce back, I would look so stupid taking him back. But again, I don't want to care about what other things anymore. So if I lose friends, I lose friends. Like, if you truly cared about me, you would want me to be happy no matter what I do. No matter how delusional I am, I don't want my love to be a lesson. And I hate how people go through the mindset of, oh, obviously no one wants their relationship to be a lesson, so I don't want mine to be a lesson. What the fuck? Like, let me keep going back until it becomes a lesson. So that is currently the goal. And if you hate, you can hate, but I don't care. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to say that to be insensitive, because I know what he did was wrong. And by the way, I am very well aware of the risks. I am a very self-aware person. I made that clear in my last entry that I am so self-aware. I can't really let myself fully indulge in my delusions that I have, no matter what topic it is, whether it's like fictional or relationship-wise or future-wise. It doesn't matter. I am way too self-aware for this world that it bothers me, because some people get to be so really delusional unironically, and I'm like, I'm so fucking jealous. But it's like me and him, we both have like an anxious, avoidant attachment style, where he's avoidant and I'm anxious. And I spend my days wondering how he truly feels about this whole situation. If it's over me, and that if he's gonna get over me fast, it's gonna hurt so fucking bad if I see him with someone else. Like, avoidance, they live such a happy life. They can just not give a fuck, and they can just shove everything down, pretend nothing happened. While us anxious people have to live with it, and we make it our life. It's like fucking hell. I know I shouldn't, but things are easier said than done. My heart and my brain are always constantly working against each other right now. Where my brain is thinking logically, knowing that this is for the best, and I made a good decision not trying to break no contact and run back to him. And my heart is like, he is all that I want right now. And I always love when my heart makes decisions, because it makes me feel better. When my brain does, it doesn't feel good at all. I know, like, that's what the people want though, so I should. But I'm like, I have to start living for myself, and let me be stupid. Okay? People can hate all they want, but I'm starting to get to a point where I don't care what people think anymore. If I lose people, I will lose people. Losing him will not, like, it hurt way more than anyone I'll ever lose in my life. And I'm sorry if you're like, damn, so you don't give a fuck about me? That's not what I'm saying. But obviously, so for someone I know him for 8 years and is romantically involved with, of course it's gonna hurt way more than a friendship. 1 + 1 = 2. And I just wish people understood where I was coming from most of the time. So, my fault for being vulnerably open around my friends. But at the same time, I like it being like that, because it's like, damn, she trusts me enough to say these things. And I'm like, yep, I do. I love all you guys. But at the same time, I feel like y'all don't love me. Like, I get that you just want to see me happy and to give me words of comfort that I appreciate so fucking bad. Like, everyone who has reached out, I appreciate them so much. And sometimes I don't have the strength to reply back, because sometimes it just makes me feel like I'm weak. Like, do I really need this much comfort right now? Like, I feel like I can handle myself. And the only person that completely understands me is my dearest cousin that I talked about in my last entry. She's the only person that told me that she will still be on my side no matter what, if I were to go back to him, if I were to hate him forever, and block and never talk to him again, or if I were to marry him in the future. Like, she does not have a hateful bone in her body for my situation. just wish people were more like that. Like, that's why I'll just just start doing things that I want. I won't tell anyone what I'm doing. And if it hurts me in the future, then, oh well, it happened. And, sure, I may be setting myself for a path of failure, but at least me and him are going down the hell together. So it's alright. I'm okay with this. And maybe I'm just saying this because I'm mourning and I'm delusional right now. I don't know if he even wants to bounce back. Like, I posted an insane thirst trap on my close friends, where he's the only one on the close friends. And he didn't even, do anything. It's so embarrassing. Like, oh my god. Like, gosh. And I even embarrassed myself on New Year's Eve. I wrote him a 3-page letter, and I took a picture of it and I sent it to him, and he gave me the driest response ever, and that really made me not want to break no contact anymore. So every time I think about that, I gain all of my, consciousness back, and I'm like, okay, I'm not bringing no contact, because that was fucking embarrassing. But I really want him back, but I don't know, I know he still wants me back too, but he's just too well aware that his actions were so bad that he would keep on hurting me if he was with me. But I'm like, please, we can't work with me. Let me be a stupid girl for a second. I know my crown is slipping, but I never had a crown to begin with, okay? So, don't even say that. Life has just been so unbearably painful and lonely and depressing the last half of the year. And this was just a cherry on top because it was I was already stabbed, but now, a bomb exploded inside my body and I am limbless now. So, I can't do anything. TLDR, I just wish people understood me. And maybe people do understand me, but yet they still just want me to stay strong and not think about him. But sometimes your approach won't work for me. I'm so sorry. I wish things worked that way, because if it did, that's the life I would be living. No contact, out of sight, out of mind, happier without him. That's not how I feel though. I really don't feel that way. I have been chasing this guy since I was 12, and I had him, and he fumbled me. And I'm like, fuck, it'd be easier if I fumbled him, because that's the easiest way than that. But he told me when we were embracing the last time I saw him ever again, I don't want to ever again. He told me if he were to come back, because he knows he's going to come back one day. Don't take him back. But I'm planning on manipulating him and using that to take him back. Just kidding. I would never take advantage of somebody's vulnerability like that. Of course not. But I'm so tired of feeling like this. I've been feeling so lonely. And I could have as many friends as I want around me. That's just not the ones I'm looking for. I still feel fucking just even worse than I did when I was isolating myself from everybody. I have so many people around me, and I feel lonelier than ever. Does it ever get better? I don't even know. And I know the future is brighter for me, and maybe when school starts again, my mind will get taken off things, and I can finally focus on myself. But it's just, I can't. This is just a terrible way for me to think. But I know it's for the better. I stopped caring what people think, caring what they would think if I got back with him, or if I didn't get back with him, or if I got with someone else. That's all I ever think about, and it drives me crazy. So now I just won't care anymore, and if y'all get mad at me, this is what you wanted. So I won't care either way if you would like to react. I'll be happy if you're happy for me, and that's what I want. All I want in this world is for people to be happy for me. That is the best thing you can do for a girl like me who seeks comfort, who's always lonely, who always feels like they have a missing part of themselves. I just feel so incredibly lonely.